Hi, my name's Bill. I just wanted to record this video for you here just to let you understand how autoresponders work, how easy it is to create an autoresponder, and all the steps of having an autoresponder for your business. Whether it's an online business, an offline business, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to go through these steps because I find that a lot of people think that an autoresponder is a difficult thing to have, or they have to manage it. They're looking for something free. I don't know. There's all sorts of questions people have. I use this company, getresponse, and it costs me $17.95 a month, but I was grandfathered. I think it's like $50 a month or something. Anyways, it's really cheap compared to considering how much money you can make for it. So what I'm going to do is just go through a whole campaign, what it takes to create a campaign, and your messages, and why you'd want to even do this. So I'm going to start. You'll notice in the top corner here that I have all my campaigns sitting here, but I've chosen to create a new campaign, and I'm just going to call it, I don't know, 5-day dog training. So I'll call it 5-dog training. Creates a new campaign, and so we just have to wait for it to create it. There it is. Congratulations, my dog training has been successfully created. So the idea of this is that I'd send 5 messages. Those messages would go to people, and then as we go through the process, everybody that's getting these messages would then have a way to buy something from us or through us. So what I do mostly is affiliate marketing. So for an affiliate, it's really great to have this. If you have your own product, same thing. But for me, I can throw messages out there anytime, and I have, in this case, I'm going to have 5 messages to start with. So I'll have 5 messages. Each of those messages would be a follow-up that's automated. I don't even have to touch this. So that's the great thing about any of these email marketing autoresponder services. Don't have to do anything. Once a person signs up, the messages go to them automatically. I have a list of about 10,000 people, and what happens is each of those 10,000 people have gotten a whole bunch of messages, 10 or 15 messages from me, and then afterwards I say, oh, okay, this week I'll send to all those people that have already received all my messages before, and I can just send them a message telling them something that's going on with me, or promoting a website of mine, or promoting an affiliate product. Okay, so here we go. You'll see that since it's been created, it says I need to create a newsletter, which is just a one-shot thing to whoever on my list, or of course I don't have a list yet because I've just created this. So now I'm going to create follow-up messages. So I just click on the create follow-up messages sign there. It says, do you want HTML or plain? If you pick plain format, you're going to get a plain format message, and it works fine. But usually I pick HTML, which means that I have to have an HTML message and a plain message. Today we'll just send plain format. It's not a big deal here. So you'll see the first one goes 1 day after sign up. Usually I start with 0 days after sign up. So the person signs up, and I have a thanks for signing up. So these people have signed up. Thanks. Hope you like this stuff. Buy this product now. It is really good. Okay, so that would be it. I'd say, okay, so 0 days after sign up, it's going to say thanks for signing up, and I can track click-through rates of mine, track the open rate of my messages. I can track open rates of messages on plain text messages because of course it's just plain text. So I say save the message. I save this message, and for that click-through links, the fact that that works, that's just because they this company getresponse will just put their own link in there, and they'll track how many times it goes through to whatever page I want. So I got the one message, and now I can create a new message. I can say, oh well, that's great, I have that 0 day, that one thanks for signing up. Now I can say, okay, I want to create another message. I'll create another plain text message, and this one I'll say, did you see yesterday's message And question marks are always really good in these. So I have that, and for the plain text here, I'll just say check it out, and then watch this. I can say personalize here, and I can say name. I sent you a thank you. So I set this up, but what you'll see is it says check it out name. What it does is when the person signs up, they'll automatically sign up, and I'll send them a message that says, or I'll get their name and I'll get their email address. And so now every time I want, I can add this personalization, which is just says, you know, check it out, Bill. I sent you a thanks you. That's all this is. So we have these messages. These messages would automatically go through every time someone signs up. So the next thing you have to do is sign people up. And to sign people up, you have to create a web form. So I say I want to create a new web form up in the web forms menu here. And this process is easy as well. So you'll probably want the web form on some kind of web page, and I'll just create a basic one here. I'll just say I want this template. I say apply, and then I'll edit this header, and I'll say control your dog. Apply, and then they can put their name, email, sign up. I can have another piece of text that I put in here, so I can just say add text, and for that I'll say learn in 5 days how to make your dog obey. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make this white so it shows up against there, and I'm going to bold and underline it so that people can see this. Doing all the tricks here. Anyways, the underlining shows up in red, which is, I guess, fine here. Okay, so we have that. I say, oh, I like this. This is good enough. We respect your privacy. This email marketing thing, if I want it or not, I can say I don't care about the privacy message. I don't care about the powered by getresponse. So here's my form. I say save form, and it's saving it. And then I say, oh, there it is. And next step is, how do I want to create this? Do I have a default thank you page? Sure, you can do that. There's all sorts of modifications you can do, but we'll just use the default thank you page. And then what'll happen is they'll say, oh, I want to sign up for this. They'll put in their name and email, and it's double opt-in. So there's this whole single double opt-in. I use double opt-in because I know I can get more people through a single opt-in, but those people aren't as good a quality, I think. So I've played with this a lot of times, and I care about good numbers, not high numbers. So I use double opt-in. There's a way that you can set this up for single opt-in with these guys, but no problem. The other option is just to stay on the current page. So they fill out the form and then they get an email, but they wouldn't expect the email. They'd just be wondering why they didn't get anything. So I'll leave default thank you page, and now I'll get a chance to find out how to put this in. So you'll see that I can install my web form. I can use my designer, install the web form. But anyways, this JavaScript, I can just copy and paste this right into a web page, and that script will automatically run. If you want to have something HTML code wise, you know, something you're going to put onto a Facebook page or something like that, look at this, huge amounts of text. So what we do, instead of having that huge amount of text, we just let them host it on their side. The getresponse is holding this form for us. So anytime we make a change to that form, it'll automatically change this WID here, the ID for the form, and that form will update for us. So I say, yep, sure, and it's saved. That's all we had to do. So now we have that. You can grab that code and put it somewhere, and you're good. So the last thing that you'd want to do has been published already. We don't have to worry about that. Next thing you might want to do is go in and send a message. So you have this list, let's say you get 5 or 10 people, and then you say, you know what, there was this great dog training book that came out. I'm going to send this to my whole list. So all you do is you go to messages in the top here, create newsletter, And you'll notice at the top here saying this in 5 dog training. So after those 5 days of messages, I can send them whatever I want. So I'm going to again use plain text. It just makes it easier for us. Great new book. And then I'll personalize here again with the name. Check this out today. I bet you will like it. Okay, so I say, yeah, that's great. I'm going to do that. I go next step. I could test the message too if I want, but anyways, in this case, I have that, and I say, which one am I sending it to? I'm sending it to my 5 dog training, and I can send it to all the people, the active people, which means the ones that are in the middle of that 5 message responses, or I can send it to inactive people. So the clients are people that we call clients, but it's not a big deal. It's either active or inactive. I always send my messages to inactive because my actives, they're every single day. So I don't want them to get 2 messages from me in a day. That seems like a bit too much. So I just give it to the inactives, and then 0 recipients. It'll tell me how many recipients there, and then it'll have sent the message. It'll say that it'll send it. I can integrate this with Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that and go that way, and it helps a lot. But anyways, so that's all there is to it. All you need is a form, stuff to send after the people fill out that form, and follow-ups afterwards. So if I want to send another message. Hope this video was good for you. If you have any questions, you can either email me below or leave a message. And good luck with all of your email lists. I'll put more videos on for more stuff, but this will get you started anyways. Thanks so much.